Las Vegas shooting, the night the music stopped. It was October 1st, 2017, a warm Sunday night in Las Vegas. The kind of night where the air feels alive. Down on the Strip, thousands of people gathered at the Route 91 Harvest Festival. Country music was blasting, lights flashing, and the crowd was vibing, singing along, arms in the air, phones out capturing memories. People came from all over the country. Friends, couples, families. Some had been waiting months for this night. It was supposed to be simple, music, fun, and a break from real life. Up above it all, though, something dark was unfolding. On the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino, a man had spent days preparing. Suitcases filled with weapons. A plan no one else knew about. From his room, he had a clear view of the concert crowd below. Thousands of people packed tightly together, completely unaware. At 10:05 p.m., the first shots rang out. At first, people didn't get it. Some thought it was fireworks. Vegas is loud like that. But the sound didn't stop. It kept coming, fast, sharp, non-stop. Then people started falling. That's when everything flipped. Fear hit the crowd like a wave. People screamed, dropped to the ground, or ran without knowing where to go. Some hid behind fences, food stands, or anything they could find. Others froze, trying to understand what was happening. The gunfire kept going. It echoed across the Strip, bouncing between buildings. The sound was everywhere. No one knew where it was coming from. That confusion made it worse. People were running in all directions, trying to escape something they couldn't even see. In the middle of that chaos, something powerful happened too. Strangers became heroes. People grabbed the injured and carried them to safety. Some used their own bodies to shield others. Off-duty nurses and doctors jumped in, helping the wounded right there on the ground. Pickup trucks and cars turned into emergency vehicles, rushing victims to hospitals because ambulances couldn't get through fast enough. It wasn't just panic, it was courage. The shooting went on for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes that felt like forever. Police rushed to figure out where the shots were coming from. Eventually, they traced it back to the Mandalay Bay. Officers moved in, floor by floor, knowing the danger they were walking into. By the time they reached the room, the gunman was gone. He had taken his own life. But the damage had already been done. When the noise finally stopped, the silence felt heavy. The festival grounds, once filled with music and laughter, were now covered in abandoned shoes, phones, and belongings. Evidence of how fast people had to run. Evidence of a night that changed in seconds. In total, 60 people lost their lives. Hundreds more were injured. But numbers don't tell the real story. Each person had a name, a family, a life full of plans that didn't get the chance to continue. Some were celebrating birthdays. Some were on vacation. Some were just there for a good time. And then everything changed. Aftermath. In the days that followed, Las Vegas slowed down. The city known for lights and non-stop energy felt different, quiet, reflective. Vigils were held across the country. People lit candles, shared stories, and stood together. Photos of the victims filled screens and streets. Names were read out loud, so they wouldn't be forgotten. The tragedy also sparked national conversations about safety, about violence, about how something like this could happen in a place meant for joy. But through all the pain, there was also unity. People showed up for each other. Blood donation lines stretched for hours. Strangers comforted strangers. Communities came together, proving that even in the darkest moments, humanity doesn't disappear. What we remember, the Las Vegas shooting, isn't just remembered for its horror. It's remembered for the people, the ones who were lost, and the ones who stepped up when it mattered most. Because even in a night filled with fear, there were countless moments of bravery, kindness, and strength. And those moments still matter.